subscribe. We're back for another video, painting video. I made in front of y'all is a wooden bait that I made, and I made it out of this stick. I cut it off of this end. It was the straightest part of this stick, and I built this jointed weight bait top water out of that stick. So what we're going to do today is paint it in a pattern, a unique pattern. Just, I don't know, just whatever. We're going to put whatever we can on it. So first of all, we're just going to get right into this. Hope everybody's been doing good, but we're going to start off with Createx White, if I can get all the junk out of it, for a base coat. Yeah, and I've sealed this bait twice, and then I clear coated him in Devcon 2-ton and then sanded him back. So he should be good to go. So we'll just get this base coat on him real quick. If my airbrush will spray. Kind of early in the morning, so the airbrush isn't wanting to cooperate. Can we get all that in there without having to add more white? Alright, we'll heat set that and we'll be right back. Okay, so now our next color is going to be Createx Pearl White. This is what we're going to spray on him next. And I'm just kind of winging this pattern. Nothing in particular. So we're just painting him whatever. Wooden bait. So, but anyway, we'll just spray this Pearl White all over him. Okay, we'll heat set that and we'll be right back. Okay, we'll spray another coat of Pearl White. Okay, so our next color is going to be Folk Art Gunmetal Gray. So we're just going to go over the top of his back with this. Maybe, if I can get it to come out. Let's see. The little hole's plugged up. We'll pull that old junk out of there. That'll work. There. It should be good now. Whoops. Yep, shut your lid before you shake it. We'll shoot a little gunmetal gray across his back. So, try to get all this in the camera. Then we'll do it on, kind of on the shoulders a little, like that. Just something like that. And you know, you see the little bit of overspray running down, that's okay. It's not gonna hurt nothing. It'll just add to it. So, anyway, we'll heat set that and we'll be right back. Okay, so now our next color is gonna be this pearlized Createx Pearl Magenta. Gotta peel all them little yuckies off the top of this thing. Well, I hope everybody's been doing good. And for those of y'all that don't know me, I'm Greg Packard. I'm the one that has Mr. G's Custom Bait. So we're just gonna spray this right there. Just like that. Oh, did y'all hear that? That saw it out. So there, that's what we want. So we'll heat set this and we'll be right back. Okay, now we're gonna use this Createx fluorescent yellow. Yes, and there's a lot of colors in this. So there we go. So we're just gonna go a little bit of yellow just over that, just like that. So you see that? Kind of gives it that color shift, little action look to it. There, that's what we're wanting, that little color shift look. Alright, we'll heat set this and we'll be right back. Okay, so now our next color, I told you there's a lot of colors. It's going to be this gloss flash, which is pearl plum. That's going to be our next color. And we're just going to go right on the very bottom, right here, right before the belly with this. Okay. Okay, our next color is going to be Createx Pearlized Silver. So that'll be our next color. And as you see, I put a mesh on him. So we're just going to go over the whole bait except for the belly. And we're not just going to blast this on. I've got my air pressure turned down now. So that'll probably be good enough for the scales. So we'll clean out the airbrush, we'll heat set him, and we'll be right back. Okay, so what we have now is I took some of this 4030 balancing clear and I mixed this Jacquard Pearl X interference green in there, and we're going to spray over this bait. So but I buy that Jacquard interference green, I buy those off of Amazon. So we'll just go over him with this green. And we're not done with this yet. So okay, we'll clean out the airbrush, we'll heat set it, and be right back. Okay, so now what we did is where did it go? There it is. We mixed up some of this Pearl X Interference Blue by Jacquard and did it the same way. A couple of drops of the 4030 balancing clear, excuse me, and a couple of drops of the 4011 reducer. It just helps it spray a little better. So we'll just go over where we went with the green with this blue. You'll be amazed at the effect that it gives, especially when it mixes with that green. Okay, we'll clean out the airbrush, we'll heat set that, and we'll do one more color and we'll be done. Okay, so our next color is going to be this Folk Art Dragon Flash, and we're just going to go over the top with it. I don't remember if I thinned this out or not. I may have to thin this out. Yeah, I hadn't thinned this out. So let me thin it out real quick. And I'll just put two or three drops of 411 in there. We'll get her mixed up where she'll spray. And I don't know, I've had people make comments that they have a hard time getting this to the right consistency, but like me, I just put 2 or 3, 4 drops in there, mix it in my airbrush. I know a lot of people don't like doing that, but it always seems to work real well. But here we go. Just right over the back. Giving that effect right there. Alright, we'll heat set this and we'll be right back. I didn't pause it, did I? Sorry about that. We'll get him heat set real quick. And I lied. We're going to do one more color just because I can't help myself. But I think it'll make it really, really pop. Especially when you get the clear coat. So, we're going to put this Folk Art blue flash on him. And I do have this thinned out, so get all them little chunks out of there. That's what plugs up your airbrush. And I have to thin this because I usually don't thin this. Sometimes I can spray it the way that it is, but sometimes not. So, but we're gonna do this a little bit different. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna spray this at an angle. Right across, and then right across the shoulders at an angle. Just hoping I catch some of those scales. But I think I am, because I can kind of see it. Old color change. Alright. We'll heat set this real good. Clean out the airbrush. We'll heat set it. And then we'll have to heat set it really good. So I'll be back and we'll do the reveal. Okay, let's unwrap him and see what he looks like. See what we created. Pull this off. Grab our bait. Then we'll pull it. And that's what we have. I don't think he looks too shabby. But once you get him, that old mesh kind of ate his old nose up a little bit. That's alright. I'll be the only one that ever sees this one since I made him out of a stick. But I don't even know if he'll swim. I don't have no way to test him. Alright, we'll put some eyes on him and we'll be done with him. So almost feel like he needs something else. But I think once we get him clear coated, all them colors will pop out on him. But we'll have to wait and see. Always one way to find out. So the eyes we're gonna use these two nails. Yeah, it'll be alright. Oh, there's the big one. Oh no, that'll be too big. We're doing some thinking here. That'll be too big. No. Okay. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll just dump a little chartreuse down. We'll dip that in there.